Hi friends, welcome to WafaStudies YouTube channel. This is part 6 in Azure Synapse Analytics playlist, which is a real-time scenarios playlist. Okay, so in this video we are going to discuss about a use case where we have to use OPENROWSET function, but we have to pass some dynamic content into OPENROWSET function. I will explain what is the requirement is very clearly, don't worry. But prerequisite for this video is please watch OpenROSET function video from my Azure Synapse playlist. This is Azure Synapse real-time scenarios playlist. So here I will directly take some use case and give a demo, right? So better you check from my Azure Synapse playlist what is OpenROSET function and how to work with it. So let me explain you a requirement. Firstly, what OpenROSET function will do? It will try to read the data from any file as if you are reading a data from a table. Let me practically show you first how it works on a high level. This is my Synapse Analytics workspace. Let me go to data menu here, and in my data menu under linked menu you can see data like storages which attached. Wherever you see this primary, that means it is a attached storage with my Synapse workspace. I can browse this work storage from here also. So you know all this if you know Synapse, or please watch my Synapse playlist. So there is a container called sample container. Let me open that container, and inside this container we have some data folder. Okay, so let me open this, and we have some employee file here, right? So let me right click and download this file to see the data on a high level. So I downloaded a file. Let me open this file here. So this employee1.csv file actually contains employees information. Think like that. So at this moment, I think that file contains two employees information. So let's wait for the file to open here to validate the same. You can see we have two employees here, where we have columns ID, name, gender, department, and employee ID1, employee ID2. This is fine. Now this is not a table. This is a file, right? For some reason, you want to read data from this file as if you are reading from a table. You want to write a SQL against this file and everything. So to do that, what you can do, you can go to this develop menu. Under develop menu, let's try to create a new script file. In this new script file, let's try to write a SQL script here. So let me minimize all this and let me zoom little bit here. Okay. So here I am writing a query. If you closely observe, what I will be writing is select. Usually how you write select star from table name, you write like maybe employees one, something like that. Since in my case employees one.csv is not a table, it's a file. What I can do here is, let me go to this script. Here I can use OpenROSET function here. So OpenROSET function, in the function I can give path to that file. So there is something called bulk keyword. For this we have to give path here. Then I will show you from where to get a path and how to do. And also we have to mention like what is the format of the file. It's a CSV file, so you need to supply that. And also you need to mention, is there any header row in the file? If yes, the first row is header row, so we have to say header row equals to true here. Okay, and then since it is a CSV file, we have to use parser version equals to 2.0. So now this OpenROSET function will take this file whatever you give here, and it will treat it like as if it's a table, and it will allow you to write some select queries on top of it. So let's get the file path here. Let me go to this sample container and right click on a file. Here scroll down and select, there is something called properties. So let me zoom out little bit, and here right click and select properties, and from the properties menu copy this URL. So I'm copying this. Let's minimize this. Let's go to our script, and here in our script for the bulk keyword, let's use that path there. So if you closely observe query now, OpenROSET function bulk path, then it's a CSV format, the what is the header, parser, and everything is fine. Now this entire thing will get as a table, right? So we should give some name to it, maybe results. Okay, so now let me select all this query and let me hit this run button, and let's see whether we will be able to perform select query on top of my file or not. If you closely observe the results here, we are able to get ID column, name column, gender, and department. Everything works cool. So OpenROSET function helps you to read data from files as if you are reading it from a table. So this is fine. So in general scenarios where you can hard code this path is fine. But let's assume in real time you want to you don't want to hard code this path. You want to make sure to supply this path dynamically. So that means let's assume you have a parameter or a variable, and in that variable you are getting a file path, and that file should be pointed. So let's assume that is the case. Then will this OpenRowSet function will allow you to dynamically pass the values? The answer is no. Let me practically prove this. So this is the query, right? Let me copy this. Let's keep that query there itself. And here what I am doing is I will paste this query here. So above this query, so let's assume this is a sample query which I shown. Let's keep that aside. So let's assume I am declaring a variable. Declare variable name maybe at the rate path. Okay, and maybe data type is varchar of 500 maybe. So let me use varchar of 500. Okay, so this is a variable that will hold path, let's assume. So what I will be what I am doing, set path equals to, in the path I want to use this value. So let me copy this, let me paste it here, and here then what I want to do in the query, I want to directly use this path here, let's assume. So what I want to do, I want to use directly this one. Okay, so now if I execute, do you think will it work? It won't work actually. So let me practically show you. So when I execute the whole query, including the variable declaration and everything, it is going to error out here. If you wait for the execution to complete, you see incorrect syntax. That may be because you may be assuming like previously we have this single quotes here. So where is the single quotes? Single quotes are missing, maybe for that reason. So what I will do here, I will use a single quotes here. So let's append this. So it is a empty string appending with our path, then plus empty string. But what I said, I want to append before and after the path this is single quotes, right? Because if you see previous query, we have single quotes here and here. So for that, in this string I want to use a single quote, but the moment you use a single quote, your string also started with a single quote and ended with a single quote. So this character will not be treated as a single quote, it will be treated as a string expression. So to escape it, use another single quote. Similarly here as well, let's use this. So now this entire thing will give one single quote, plus then this is already a string, we are appending with it, plus then with this. Now let's select everything, and now let's try to run and see whether this will work or not. So let's wait for a, see, it's again says incorrect syntax actually. So it will keep on fine. Okay, and if you see mismatch of plus and comma. Okay, so the reason is we have a single quote here after bulk, then we have a path here, then we have another single quote here. Okay, and then comma and everything fine, but it always complains one or another error. The reason is OpenRowSet function will always expects the string literals actually. So that means indirectly we cannot use the hard coded values basically. So how to make sure to work this? So how to make sure, like I have to use this OpenRowSet dynamically only, I have to pass the values dynamically only. So how to make sure that to work? So for that, better what you do here, you take this entire query as a string and then execute that using a execute function. Let me practically show you that. So let me declare another variable here, maybe at the rate SQL, and this is maybe varchar of max. Let's use max, and then path we have already declared here. Then let's try to set at the rate SQL value. So in at the rate SQL, what I want to do, I want to use this entire query as a string only. So from here to here, everything as a string I want to take. So I used a single quotes here, and the moment you used it, you from here to here a string, but in this string also you have single quotes. So wherever you have them, you try to escape them like this. Similarly, we have here, try to escape them like this. This is fine, but here from here to here it is fine, but after that, if you remember in my query, I should have this single quote, then path, then single quote. So how to get that? First, let's get the path here. So let's end here after bulk, then plus, then at the rate path, then plus, then again single quote. So from here to here string, then path, then from here to here again string. Everything is cool. But where are these single quotes? We should get these single quotes as well. So for that what we should do is Here before this path, let's try to use same thing, empty string in which I should have a single quote. Similarly, after path also, let's use empty string in which I should have a single quote. So now this entire string will become a single string, and in which for the OPENROWSET function I am supplying path dynamically. So now once you frame your entire string by dynamically passing the values, use this exe function. To this function pass your SQL variable in which you have your query compiled. So this function will take the string and convert into a SQL expression or a SQL query, and it will execute it. Once it executes it, you will start seeing the results. So let me select this entire thing now, and let me hit this run button. So now wait for the query execution to complete here. See, query executed successfully, and we are able to see the results as well. So that means whenever you want to work with OPENROWSET functions, make sure you take this entire query as a string from here to here, from here to here, everything as a string we have took, and then in this we dynamically passed whatever the content we want to pass. So finally we are building our entire expression or entire query as a string, and that string we are passing it into this execute function to execute it. That way you have a control to dynamically pass the values into OPENROWSET function as well. So I hope you got an idea. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon to get the notifications whenever I add videos. Thank you so much.